What's up, everyone? Welcome back to another review, and our journey to the DC animated movie universe continues with Justice League vs. Teen Titans, which is a follow-up to Batman Bad Blood, and also a follow-up to Throne of Atlantis. This is the concluding chapter for the initial Justice League trilogy of movies, which this movie introduces us to the Teen Titans, and this also is a continuation of Bad Blood, for Damian Wayne is also in this movie as he is drafted into the Teen Titans. Alright, overall thoughts on Justice League Teen Titans is this. This is a good movie with missed potential. The title of this movie, Teen Titans vs. Justice League vs. Teen Titans, is a very misleading title. Not to say that the Justice League and the Titans don't fight, because they do, for all 3 minutes, and it's an entertaining 3 minutes, but it's a very misleading title. This movie should have been just called Justice League and Teen, should have been called either Justice League, The Wrath of Trigon, or Teen Titans, The Wrath of Trigon, because the overall plot of this movie is Trigon, who is the father of Raven, takes over the Justice, is trying to take over the Earth, and he starts to possess the Justice League, in which the Teen Titans have to fight them off. That gets resolved in a matter of 3 minutes, and it's just basically the JL and the Teen Titans teaming up together to try and take on Trigon. What should have happened? What should have been this movie is simple. Trigon should have had, the majority of the movie should have seen Trigon with a possessed Justice League, and him using the Justice League as his pawns to ward off the Teen Titans. Well, he goes off and does his thing. That should have been done from the beginning of the movie all the way down to the end, instead of both factions teaming up to take on this one guy. If you really wanted to make Trigon a threat, he should have used the Justice League as his pawns from the start of the movie all the way down to the end of the movie, where the Teen Titans finally break the spell, free the Justice League from Trigon's control, and that's when they team up together. Instead of having a 3-minute fight, which doesn't really do much. It's entertaining to watch. But again, it's half a Justice League. It's Flash, Cyborg, and Wonder Woman taking on some members of the Titans. Shazam, Aquaman, and Green Lantern are in this movie. The Justice League is represented by Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Cyborg, and the Flash. That's pretty much it. There's no one else. That's pretty much it. So, and that's my big complaint about this movie, is the fact that it's wasted potential with the Justice League vs. Teen Titans title. It happens for 2 seconds, and if you blink, you're kind of going to miss it, and the rest of the movie is just the League and the Titans teaming up to take down Trigon. Again, it would have been so much better if Trigon had the Justice League possessed from the start, which led to the Teen Titans freeing them. So, with my big complaint out of the way, let's talk about things that I actually do enjoy. The voice cast. I think everyone who voices the Titans did a good job. I like the voice of Beast Boy. He has a youthfulness to us. I like the voice who did Jaime Reyes, the Blue Beetle. I like how he has. I also like the rivalry between Jaime and Damian. Damian has to go through another character arc again. Apparently, Batman Bad Blood, Damian forgot the necessity of teamwork, because in this one he's still complaining that he has to be a part of a team. It's like, does this little douche ever learn anything? It's like every time you take a step forward with Damian, you're taking 3 steps back, and he has to do the same thing over and over again. This time he disobeys a direct order from Batman in the prologue, which leads to Batman dropping off at the Teen Titans for him to learn how to operate within a team. And right off the bat, Damian and Blue Beetle are at odds. Damian is very resistant towards the group, though I do like the subtle romance that starts to brew between him and Raven. Raven, voiced by Tessia Faraminga, she's actually voiced really, really well, and I actually like how she's an integral part of the movie since her father is Trigon. So the whole plot revolves around her, along with the Titans trying to stop him, and ultimately she's the one who does stop her father by putting him in a gem for the rest of time. But I like the understated romance that is subtly hinted at, It doesn't go full into it, but it's there between Damien and Raven, and I would not mind seeing that further explored. I think Raven might be the one to break Damien's shell a little bit and have him act like a kid. Speaking of acting like a kid, the best scene in this movie featuring the Titans is not any fight scene. It's actually the carnival scene, because we actually see the Titans go to a carnival scene. You know, Starfire, knowing that her team, you know, are constantly always at odds with one another, and mostly because of Damien and his brashness, decides to take the Titans to a carnival so that they can bond. And that's probably the best scene in the movie, is seeing the Titans bond and actually forming friendships and becoming more closer as friends, not only as a group but as friends as well. So I like that scene. It does a good job at making these characters feel more grounded, more relatable, more down to earth. So that was well done. The animation in this movie, really, really, really well done as well. I like the character designs. The fight scenes look good. This movie has some CGI and it's well integrated. I like the whole look of Trigon. He's just this big red devil looking guy, and it looks good. It looks really, really good. I like the little flashback scene Raven tells the League about how her mother met Trigon, how Trigon tried to manipulate Raven to releasing him from his prison, and I thought that stuff was well done as well. This movie, like I said, this movie has a lot of good things in it, but my main problem is the fact that it's a wasted potential, and because of that, I have to give this movie a 7 out of 10. If this movie would have actually built more of a conflict with the League and the Titans because of Trigon's influence, this thing could have been at least an 8 to a 9. But I'm going to give it a 7 out of 10. Because the animation's good, the action's good, the Titans are good, and this movie also acts, like I said, it's a Justice League sequel, so we get more development with Superman and Wonder Woman, even though he's mostly possessed and gone throughout the course of the movie. But you still get some nice gems here and there. Damian Wayne's character arc is on a repeat. The kid never seems to change, but at least they try to do something different by setting up a potential love interest with Raven. So, yeah, 7 out of 10 for Justice League vs. Teen Titans. If you have seen Justice League vs. Teen Titans, let me know down in the comment sections below. Do you like it? Do you hate it? I would like to know. Like this video and subscribe, and I will check you back next time for more.